feel the presence. So I thank you guys for being here on tonight. So, but I want to come from, you don't have to be an instant success. You just have to not quit instantly when it gets hard. Okay. I know some people have heard that before. You do not have to be an instant success. Okay. You cannot, just do not quit instantly when it gets hard. I want to talk about tonight, getting what you want is success. All right. We're going to talk about cause and effect. Getting what you want is success. Okay. And I will let y'all know I am multitasking right now because my trades are blowing through the roof right now. And I'm trying to have another big day. So I'm like trying to close these positions before I go to bed. So my eyes will be scanning back and forth there. But you get what you want is success. All right. So getting what you want is success. Y'all drop the word success in the chat box. Getting what you want is success. All right. Success is an effect. Okay. Success is an effect. Success is an effect. All right. It comes from the application of cause. I'm going to say that again. Us having success, us achieving things, getting what we want, that is an effect. And then the application, what we're doing on a daily basis, causes the success. All right. So success is effect and cause is the application. All right. It comes from the, it causes application. I'm gonna just put it that way. Now, essentially success is the same across the board. Everybody wants something. We either want health. We want, well, somebody drop in the chat box with something that you want more of, right? You want, I'm just going to call some things out while you guys are dropping that in the chat box. But essentially we all want more health, better health. We want more wealth. We want better relationships. We want a career or a profession that we truly enjoy, that we love it so much that we would do it for free. We want better relationships. We want forgiveness. We want to be forgiven or forgive other people. We want more leisure and travel. You guys drop some things in the chat box that you want more of, right? We want more of, okay? I want to learn how to trade. Okay, we want more knowledge of how to trade, right? We want more freedom. We want more skill sets. So that'll go along with skill set, health, wealth, career, professions, and stuff like that. So ultimately, it's success. Remember, all of those are an effect of cause. All right. So I want to get to my words twisted, but I want you to know that those lists, those items, success is the same. Essentially, we all want more of something. We all want something. Remember, success is the effect of something. Okay. And so health is an effect of better diet, et cetera, et cetera. Now, we understand that like causes produce like effects. We cause things to happen. That happening is the effect. We cause things to happen. That happening is the effect. So success is the same in all cases. Remember, you guys gave me a list of things in the chat. We want more health. We want more wealth. We want better relationships. We want new skill sets. We want more leisure, travel, freedom. Though that's success, right? We want more success. All right. Success doesn't mean you just make more money, right? Success is, ooh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Success is more, more of certain things, right? So essentially, since they're all the same, all right, that means the application is the same. Okay, let me bring it back down. Success is all the same. We want more health, wealth, profession, relationships. That means the cause is the same. Y'all follow me? Drop some ones in the chat box. If that right there makes sense, I need to make sure y'all still with me. Okay. Essentially, the cause of all of this success is the same, right? So now if the cause is the same, all right, then why in the world does not everybody have the same results? Okay. So the first thing is to understand that the cause must be within us. All right. Because if it was based off external things, based off things that we can see with our eyes, then we all would have it, right? If success was based off of where we lived or the environment or the school we went to or the degrees that we went to, right? The upbringing, the job. If success was predicated on those things, then everybody would have it, right? But I stay in a very nice place, right? But my neighbor could stay in the same building, and let's just pretend we have the same profession and we do a lot of the same things. But why is it that my success is greater, right? Somebody coming in with it. I see it coming in the chat box. Why is it that my success is greater? But two people can be in the same space and have two different results. Have y'all ever seen that before? Yes or no in the chat box, all right? Have y'all ever seen that before? Lord, thank you. I'm trying to, come on. All right. There we go. There we go. So then it must be something within, all right? We all can have better health. We all can have better wealth. We all can have better relationships. We all can have better professions. We all can travel more. We all can have more success. But it comes from the cause, the application. So once we find out the cause of success, we have to build the strength of that and then apply it properly. Okay. Remember the application, the applying, the application of something headed towards something, you're causing an effect that's going to happen because of what you're doing. All right. So the application directed properly cannot, the application directed properly must produce a given effect. Correct? Application produced and directed properly must give us a given effect. Yes or no in the chat box. All right. So, of course, we all have the tools. We all have the tools for success. So you really want to really hone in on what you're good at. Okay. You really want to define what you're good at. I see a lot of people kind of jumping from opportunity, idea, idea to idea. And you want to follow your curiosities. I'm big on following your curiosity because a lot of times people are not spiritually grounded enough to discern when the spirit is speaking to them, and it's just maybe the ADD kicked in, right? So you just want to be able to, I believe in following your curiosity because it leaves you open-minded and it gives you exposure and experience. But when you really know what you're good at, all right, you want to become an expert at it, right? So let's take a musician, for instance. I'm studying music every day. I'm going through a course. I'm going through several modules. I just completed a module today, and I'm at a space now. And my goal back in April was to begin to learn how to read music. I was on and off for a couple of months, but I finally locked in about earlier last month, about 2 weeks ago. And so now I'm able to read music just within 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm a beginner, but it feels good to be able to use both hands and look at the staffs and be like, oh wow, this is all it's been. I just had to sit down and concentrate, right? And so I feel absolutely amazing about that, y'all. So when I'm not online or nothing like that, I'm in here in a cave concentrating, right? I'm concentrating. I'm building the tools. All right. So a musician, they have to be more musical. They have to understand certain things. They have to develop those skill sets. Our architect has to know measurements and math. Math. They have to know different. They have to know different textures and different woods and stuff like that, right? You take a painter, they have to know different textures and chemicals and mixes. You take a business owner, they have to know leadership. They have to know the permits. They have to know so many different things. Whatever it is, you need to be the best at it. Somebody drop in the chat box, I am the best. All right. Whatever it is, you need to be the best at it. There is no, and I'm not saying the best at competing with other people. All right. I'm talking in the words of being the best at competing. I'm talking about being the best, because what I'm going to talk about next Tuesday, you're going to need to be the best. All right. So you have to understand whatever it is that you're going towards, you have to declare that you are the best. Maybe you're the best housewife. Maybe you have the best car detailing business. Maybe you have the best food truck. Maybe you are the best employee, the best manager. It doesn't matter what your position, your profession, you just need to be the best and get as much knowledge as you can. Because when you are the best for you, that means you know what you're doing. Yes or no in the chat box, right? You know that you know, right? You don't know it. There's no question that you know how to do it. All right. So pick on something that will cause you to use your strongest faculties, that will pull the best tools out of you. I'm known to be a great drummer. I'm known to be a great teacher. I'm known to be a great trader. And I'm also known to be a great pianist. I'm speaking it in the atmosphere. I'm also known to be a great songwriter, producer, et cetera, right? Why? Because I focus on developing those tools. I bought the book next to me, right? I bought this book. Y'all bought this book 2 years ago, all right? Or maybe at least a year ago. I never opened it up, learn how to play the piano, right? But I made a decision this year that I'm going to keep saying this stuff over and over again. So I'm going through and studying, right? I'm building my faculties. So I am the best. You got to be the best, right? Now, what is the cause of success? Okay, what is the cause? So we know what the effects are. The effects of success is better health, wealth, profession, career, relationships, progression. That is the effect. But the cause of success is limitless. It has no end. The cause of success is within you. You can increase its power, and its ability is indefinitely. All right. Now, please note, I need y'all to hear me loud and clear. Please note, even though you may be the best, that's not enough to ensure success. I was not even trying to rhyme. I think they rhymed a little bit. Okay. Even though you are the best, that is not enough to ensure success. Y'all got me? Y'all with me? Once drop some ones in the chat box if you with me, if you with me, if you with me. Even though you are the best, that is not enough to ensure success. I'm going to say that a different way. Even though you are the best, that's not enough to ensure an effect. Woo-hoo! Come on, B. Burrell. Come on. I hope you listen. I'm feeling good right now. Even though you are the best, that's not enough to ensure an effect. Okay? Are y'all with me? I see it coming. I see it coming. To be a talented musician is not enough. Okay? To be the best carpenter, the machinist, architect, painter, dancer, choreographer, beautician, owner, operator of a business, it's not enough to be the best. It's not enough to have good abilities. It is not good enough just to have good tools and abilities. They are not just good enough because it is the cause. It is the application of these things that will ensure your success. It depends on the power in which you use and apply these tools. That's something which applies these tools, aka your faculties, which causes what causes them to be applied. All right, is the cause of success. Perfect. Steph Curry is a perfect example. All right, I'm gonna say it again. That's something that allows you to use those tools. That's something that causes them to be applied. Is the cause of success. I'm gonna say that one more time. Okay. The tools are your abilities and your skills. Okay. You are the user of those tools. And remember, being the best is not enough to ensure success. But there is something, all right, which allows you to use these tools. There's something that causes you to apply yourself and apply these tools that causes success. All right. The faculties is the tools. You are the user of those tools, but that which can cause you to use the tools in the right way, in the right time, at the right place is the cause of success. Okay. What is the something inside a person which causes them to use their tools, their faculties? What is that something inside a person that causes them to do application? That is the something that most people are missing. Every time I'm mentoring people and I'm telling them over and over and over again, I can teach you how to trade. That is fine, but I don't want to talk about trading because the key, I can teach you how to play the drums. I can teach you whatever you want to know, but it will not be successful. It will not have an effect, right? If I don't ignite the cause within you. Please catch this, family. Please catch this. Let me come into your house. You will not have an effect. You will not have success if there's nothing igniting in you, allowing the cause to take place. What causes you to go to the gym? What causes you, all right? The cause is the application. It's just that one little window that most people are missing. They want the success. They want better health. They want better wealth. They want better relationships. They want a better profession. They want a pay raise. They want to be more famous. They want to be more talented and more gifted. They want these things. They want an effect. But we're going to have to get to a space where we focus on what is causing the success. Remember, it's not enough to have the tools. It's not enough to be the best. I was watching, I think I spoke on this last week. I was watching the movie Redeemed. It's on Netflix, and it's about a lot of the rookies, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and KD. It was just everybody at the time. They just got into the league. And basically the U.S. has been the most dominating U.S. basketball team in the Olympics for the entire season of the U.S. Olympics. Then for three seasons, they lost to Greece, right? They kept losing back to back to back. And so that last time they won, but this is the key. Kobe Bryant showed them a cause. Kobe Bryant showed them a different application. Please go to Netflix and watch the movie The Redeem Team. It's so inspirational, it's so inspiring. It's good to see Kobe in action. But it shows me that most people are missing the cause. Now, some of y'all are probably hitting at the cause of simply just faith, but I want to go bigger than that. I want to call it conscious faith. I want to go way bigger than that. Maybe I'll speak on it next week. I want to speak on that next week because I really want y'all to get this tonight. I want y'all to meditate on this. I want you to understand that I'm going to show you the feeling. Now, let's put it this way. When you have these abilities and you have these skills, you know that you can do a thing, right? So think of something that you're good at. It doesn't even have to be a profession. Just think of something you're good at. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's simply listening to people, being a great mentor, whatever it is. Think of something that you're really good at. Now that thought that comes to mind, do you know with absolute faith that you can do that? Yes or no in the chat box. Okay. Yes or no in the chat. What is something that comes to mind? Maybe you can install TVs. Maybe you're a good listener. Maybe you're a good swimmer. Maybe you're good at cleaning real good. I don't care. It's something you hands down know you can do, right? So whatever comes to mind, do we absolutely know 100% that we can do that thing? Drop 100 in the chat box. Can we 100% know that we can do that thing? All right. 100% certainty know that we can do that thing. All right. All right. So check. We're going to check that off. Now, since we know, thank y'all for dropping those hundreds in the chat box. So we know 100% that we can do the thing now, but then there's another thing. There's the feeling when you know you can do a thing. Y'all ever had that feeling of confidence? Like, bro, I know I can do this. All right, I got this. It's like, duh. Y'all drop some does in the chat box if you like, bro, I know I can do this. That feeling just, I got this. That level of confidence, right? It's a no-brainer. Duh, I can do this. Why you, is this a joke? Duh, I can do this, right? All right, so we have the feeling, we know we can do this. And then we got there we go. I can do this with my eyes closed. And then I can do this thing. And then there's the other part of when you know that you can, okay, and you know how, okay, well, then it's impossible to fail, ladies and gentlemen. It's simple, right? I know I can do the thing. I believe I can do the thing, and I feel without a shadow of doubt that I can do this. But then there's still this thing of application. All right, there's still this cause that there are people in the world who know they can do a thing that without a doubt in their mind. They can do it effortlessly. They can do it with their eyes closed, 100%. They know they can do it and they know how to do it. But the key factor that they're missing is the cause. Is the cause. Sean brought up Steph Curry. I actually did an analogy last week and I talked about, most people can shoot a ball, they can dribble a ball, they can shoot threes, but why is it that his cause is different? Why is his effect different? The application, right? So next week, I want to talk about conscious faith. I want to talk about conscious awareness. I really want to talk about why is the cause different? The tools are the same. The faculties are the same. The knowing is the same. But why is the cause different? All right. Why is the application different? Because you got to ignite something within you. Okay. You got to ignite something within you that will allow you to direct that ability the right way, the right place at the right time. All right. That's really what it boils down to. And I want to make sure you guys really hone on this because so many people, they cultivate, they're busy cultivating, they're busy learning, but there's the application phase. And I want to call it faith because faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. But when you know and you know how, then why is it that we can't seem to grasp? Because knowing and knowing how does not mean what? Effect. Knowing and knowing how does not mean effect because you lack cause. Woo! Knowing and knowing how does not mean effects, does not mean success, does not mean you arrive, because most people lack the cause. All right. It's tough. All right. It's really going to boil down to action. So, like she said, yeah, it's really that simple. So, but why is it that a lot of us don't have success? The cause has to, we got to figure it out. And I'm gonna talk about that next week. All right. You got to believe and you got to know, but we're going to talk about that next week. Because I want to talk about the objective mind, which is our conscious mind. And then I want to talk about our subconscious mind. All right. But I ain't gonna get on that tonight. I just want to give y'all a preview on tonight. All right. So just a quick rundown, because I'm done. I know y'all was like, no, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I'm done because I want y'all to meditate on this conversation. All right. So success is the effect. Okay. But success comes from the application of cause. All right. Success is the effect, comes from the application of cause. What in the world is success? Well, success is the same for every single person in this world. Success is the outcome. Success is the effect, cause and effect. Success is better health, wealth, career, professions, relationships. It's better leisure, it's better freedom, it's better lifestyle. That is success. Okay. Remember, like causes produce like effects. All right. Like causes produce like effects. All right. And so if success is the same, then that means the cause is the same. I really need y'all to get this. If success is the same, the cause is the same. So if there is no success, that just means you're not doing this. Your cause is not in alignment. If it's really that simple, Miss June, if we all can have better health, then why don't we all have better health? If we all can have better wealth, why don't we all have better wealth? Right? The cause, the application of cause is not the same. All right. But we have the same tools and abilities. There's 3 parts here. You need the tools and the abilities. Success is the effect. And then you have to have the application of cause. But everybody has the tools and abilities. Everybody wants the effect, but everybody don't want the cause. Woo-hoo! Everybody don't want the cause, right? So, and external things don't matter. It don't matter if we was raised in the same neighborhood or not. It doesn't matter if we went to the same school or not. It doesn't matter if you have the same degrees or not. It doesn't matter if you're making the same money or not, same upbringing. That doesn't matter, because those are all external. 2 people can be in the same space and still have 2 totally different results. But that's what I started learning, how the ability to multiply money in 2017. And I know there's people that look at me today and they are shooting themselves in the foot and saying, my goodness, I'm supposed to be her. I'm supposed to be there. I pray that's not what they're thinking, because that comes from there's unforgiveness that resides there. And hopefully it's not a competitive playing. But I know for a fact, I can say would be if you would have stick to studying music, just like you were sticking to learning how to build wealth back in 2017. Well, I'd be fluent right now, but I don't have those thoughts. So what did I do? I bought the books, I bought the resources. I'm signing up for the classes. I'm taking the trainings, because the past doesn't matter, because the past is just a memory, right? The past is just a memory. So I need you guys to really hone on this conversation. Find out the cause of success, build the strength. And I'm going to tell y'all what the cause is. I'm going to talk about how to have success on next Tuesday at 9:00. So y'all don't miss the call next week. All right. The application must be directed properly. Otherwise, it's inevitable. You're going to produce effects. All right. So that's the whole call, guys. I'm not going to go from top to bottom of everything we talked about tonight. But I just wanted to tap on those 3 key things: is knowing the tools and building those tools and becoming the best. Knowing that success is the effect, and knowing the application is the cause of the effect. All right. So that concludes our call tonight. I want to be short, sweet, and straight to the point. Next week, I'm going to tell y'all the answer. All right. I want y'all to meditate on that. What is the something that causes, what is the something in a person that causes them to use their faculties? What is the something in the person that causes them? ? That's what I'm gonna leave it at. What is the something in a person which causes them ? To have success? What is the something, if we have the same tools, if we have the same, if we can have, remember, success is the same for everybody. Everybody just wants something else. We just want something. We just want something better. We want to become greater at something. So we have success on one end, we have tools on one end, but then in between there is the cause. What is that freaking something inside a person that causes them to have an effect? That's what it boils down to. All right. Y'all do along that. What's our hashtag tonight? Just put coming soon in the generational wealth chat. Coming soon in the generational wealth community chat. That's the hashtag. Or just put see y'all next week. All right. One of them coming soon in next week. But let's get it. I want y'all to understand, meditate on that. What is the cause in a person that allows them to have an effect? All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. I'll see y'all next Tuesday, and let's get it. Happy first of the month.